while you sitting here talking about evictions and everything like that, Anton, there's a trend that's going on social media on all platforms, including TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, where people are literally, literally complaining about rent. Let's get into it, y'all.
I quite literally have $7 and like 41 cents in my checking account right now, and all I know is that God is faithful. I'm not worried about all the other stuff. You know why I have $7? It's because all my bills are paid. He provided a way for my bills to be paid, and now I got 2 legs at work, and I'm going to the gym, all for His glory. Period.
A lot of people are complaining about rent nowadays. A whole lot of people is all of a sudden complaining about the rent. The price of the bag and the price of the brick, the price of the rent is going up. People are complaining about the rent prices. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nobody complaining about the rent. Pay your rent. We warned you. We told you. We absolutely told you that it was going to be rough out here in these streets, and now y'all complaining about it. I don't want to hear nobody complaining about the rent.
So I live in a townhome, and they just recently increased our rent. So when we first moved in, it was 2021, and we were paying $1,910 a month. That includes our internet, so that doesn't include other utilities. So that to me was expensive, and I was like, that's really expensive.
Hey, I got a question. How long have I been telling y'all that it's a class war and not a race war? How long have I been telling y'all that it's a class war and it's not a race war? For forever. For forever. I've been telling y'all this. I've been trying to warn y'all while y'all was so distracted by things that didn't matter. Shout out to Mr. Maximus. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. While y'all were so concerned about things that didn't matter, I was trying to warn y'all and telling y'all that it's a class war, and it was going to be a lot of things that was changing, including the extreme growth of inflation. I've been telling y'all this for years, that it was going to be extreme growth in the cost of what it was going to cost you in order to live, and that it was going to be a class war. They said, Anton, you don't know what you're talking about. You stupid, whatever, so on and so forth. Everybody in the chat, the people that's been rocking with me for a long time, I've been telling y'all. Nobody is stopping you from being able to do the thing that you want to do on a regular basis. Nobody. Nobody is actually stopping you. Even Mr. Hillel came up here last week and told me, listen, ain't nobody stopping me from doing what it is that I need to do. So why are you so concerned about how other people feel about you? It's people in your own family that don't even like you. You ain't calling them racist. It's a light-skinned woman, auntie in your family that said that I don't like you because of how dark you are. I don't like you just because I don't like you. I don't like you because of the way that you talk to your mama today. I don't like you because of this. I don't like you because of that. Are you letting that woman stop you from doing what it is that you're going to do on a regular basis? Your kids don't like you. Your parents don't like you. You made adjustments. Your teacher didn't like you all your life, told you was going to fail. Your principal told you was a piece of shit. Everybody told you that they didn't like you, but all of a sudden you worried about somebody that you ain't never seen before not like you. Meanwhile, you over here suffering, living check to check, can't pay your rent, complaining about the man. Okay, well, the real man is the one that's going to raise the rent on you. Let's continue.
So this year when we signed our lease, they said that they were going to increase our rent. And then to find out when they did increase it, it was actually $300. So the increase was $300. So now with that increase of $300, I just don't understand how
Let me explain it to you.
People can do this.
I do.
So I don't understand how they expect people to live, because between me and my husband, we make enough that we should be able to live comfortably, and this is a stretch.
Says who? Y'all sat here and argued with me over the better part of 3 years about how $47,000 was enough to be able to raise a family of 4. Now you sitting here whining about it. Y'all told me at $50,000. Y'all told me $50,000 was enough. You came up here, you debated me, you told me $50,000 was enough to be able to raise a family of 4. And you said that I was wrong. You said I was wrong. You said I was wrong. I said, no, listen, $50,000 is not enough for you to be able to raise a family of 4. You said, well, I was wrong. Okay, well, then let's continue then.
I have my brother that lives with me as a roommate, luckily, but this is just absolutely ridiculous, and I don't understand how people who are living off of minimum wage, which is literally $15 now, how are you guys surviving? How are you guys buying groceries? How are you guys having children? How are you guys paying for your car payments? I just don't understand, like, how much longer is it going to be before people are literally just homeless at this point? And they're just taking all this money, and people are just suffering, and I just don't understand how anybody can fucking afford anything right now. It's just fucking ridiculous.
The price of everything is going up right now. I just got my rent renewal. Let's discuss how much it's increasing. And for some context, I live in southern Indiana. I have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. In total, we pay $989 a month, and that's broken down into a base rent.
That sounds like a good price right there.
$949, and we pay $40 for a washer dryer fee.
That sounds pretty
good. I do
good.
also want to note that our utilities are paid completely separately, so we receive a water bill and an electricity bill that we pay every month. So let's discuss the new terms of the lease. All right, here it is. The base rent is going up to $1,074. The washer dryer fee is increasing to $50.
That sounds pretty good.
And they're adding a trash fee of $15, bringing the monthly total to $1,139.
Look, check this out. I did a little bit of a search to try to find this really quickly. Anton, streamed 1 year ago. Stop asking women to submit for $50,000. She not gonna do it. Check it out. As I made that video, let me expand this. As I made that video, if you go down and you look, the one thing that you always gonna see is people that react and say, I can't believe Anton said that shit. Oh my God, he asked women, what is he doing? I can't believe Anton is gonna do it. Because it's always gonna be some dusties that always complain about the fact that they don't make $50,000. Now, I'm not telling you that making $50,000 is a bad thing. Do whatever it is that you want to do. But let me help you to understand something. When I say what I say, I mean what I say. And just because you complain about it don't mean that you're going to get the results that go along with it. Because you're asking her to quit her job and you only make $50,000 a year. You're not going to be able to survive, fam. You're not going to be able to survive, fam. $50,000 is not enough for you to be able to raise a family of 4. You, her, and two kids, and you trying to be a step baby daddy? Oh my God. Who is this Dusty that got 675 views from reacting to whatever? Real Spit TV. Oh my God. I can't believe Anton said it. He's going to say that you're going to have to make more than $50,000 a year. And I'm complaining about it, guys. Unreal.
So if you've seen my videos before, you know that my sister actually lives with us and splits rent. So our agreement with splitting rent is we pay 60% and she pays 40%. So I'll do the math and put what the breakdown's going to be here. So yeah, we are going to renew. We like the location. We like the unit. I finally feel like we're settled. I don't really want to pack up and move now. So it is what it is. We're gonna figure it out. So anyway.
What is there to figure out? Your rent is $1,100 a month. You splitting it with a roommate, which is basically $550 if my mental math makes sense, right? So you're paying $550 and the water bill. The water bill probably comes once every 3 months. Look, check it out. Tiffany said, Anton, Who are you talking about? Come on. Some people are really out here trying. Tip. You want that 30 mil? Be for the people, not against them. Try to understand, Mr. Listen. I don't want 30 mil at the expense of pandering to people. Tiffany, I don't want 30 mil. Look, you look nice in that picture. I'm going to tell you the truth, though. I don't want 30 million as a result of pandering. I'm not going to tell you to look. My 30 mil gonna have to come because they realizing that the people need to hear the truth. And the people want the truth. They don't want to be lied to anymore. And it's not about trying. The word try does not exist inside of the Bible. Okay? The only thing that matters is the results. And you trying as a result of then not doing what you were supposed to do in the first place. When I warned you, I told you. Instead of you doing what you were supposed to do in the first place, you bucked against me. You fought, and now as a result, you sitting here getting evicted and you want to have a shootout with the police. That's not my problem. I keep telling you that what you need to do in order to level up. The very same people that's saying that they trying is not even a part of the bag chasers. They won't even look at any of the videos as best for them. I bet you, if you look at their YouTube algorithm, it's full of shit. It's full of a bunch of stuff in here that has nothing to do with anything to go with leveling up in their life. I bet you if I looked at y'all Instagram algorithm, it's going to be fucked up. All of the videos outside of the Millionaire Morning Show, which most people then only watch so that they can hate, so that they can complain, so that I can create a new economy, they all just going to sit here and whine about it, and they're not going to do anything about it, and they're going to say, I tried. Oh, my God, but I was trying. Elisa. All right, hold on. Let me address somebody else. Elisa said, God damn it, I'm out of here. She's so mad because I won't hold accountable the police officers that wind up taking out the man that he shot at when they were serving an eviction. Let me tell you something, Elisa. You can suck. You know what you can do. You know what you can do. I'm going to keep it PC. I don't give a flying fuck if you never come back in your life. I don't care. Listen, Elisa, you already dusty anyway. I'm looking at you. Elisa, you got bigger things to worry about than whether or not I'm going to tell you whether or not you want to hear. You got much bigger things to worry about, Elisa, than whether or not I'm going to tell you what you want to hear in order to make you feel better. Well, I guess I just ain't going to get my 30 million because I told you, Elisa, you know what you can do. You know what you can do. I don't even have to tell you. As a matter of fact, Elisa, let me do you a favor. Because I see you already got your hair cut. You one step away from being just like me, Elisa. You one step away from being just like me. One step away. Since we see you all manly and all of that. And she only making an excuse so that she ain't got a cam up at the end of the show so I can torture. You know what I'm saying? We already know that you got that aerodynamic haircut. You want to debate. You want to go back and forth. Got that aerodynamic haircut. We know that you're a little bit more hefty than you supposed to. I know you weigh more than me. I can see it in your cheeks. Got that aerodynamic haircut. Whew. Girl, if you don't get that nappy head up out of here, please don't let me torch you. I'm trying to get to my 30 million and y'all trying to take me back to the thing that I used to be last year. I don't care if you trying. I'm raising the rent. I want my money, and if you don't get evicted, I'm calling the deputies to come and take you out. Now, that's up to you. How you want to handle it is between you and the deputies.
We're very fortunate that we have the extra money and can adjust. But let me know down below what your monthly rent is and if you've had any unexpected increases recently.
Y'all, in Las Vegas in 2019, the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment was $841. In 2023, that average rent is $1,309.
If you can find a place where you can rent for $1,300, you winning. You winning. You winning. What I see is a bunch of entitled children out here whining and complaining about something that they already knew was coming a long time ago. A long time ago. I told y'all that inflation was coming. I told y'all that rent increases was coming. I told y'all that y'all needed to stop moving down to Miami and going down to Houston and living out in California and making adjustments. You said you didn't want to come over to the Midwest because you didn't like the weather. Okay, well then you got to deal with whatever comes along with it. Go and get you 7 roommates so that you can live out in California, pay an egregious amount of taxes. Just make sure that whenever it is that you move, when you get kicked out, that you don't bring your voting habits with you. $1,300? Come on, fam. Pay up.
3 times the rent in 2019 was like $30K. 3 times the rent now is like $47K. Why y'all do that? For what reason?
Listen up, Chicagoans. I need y'all to talk to me. How much is your rent going?
Is she eating an avocado taco? Shh. I'm reading super chat shortly. I see y'all supporting the live stream. We ain't got all dusty dusties in here. We got some people that understand how things is going.
2 years ago, my apartment complex was gracious enough let me renew at the same rental rate because, you know, everyone was going through tough times with COVID. Last year, they raised it on me by maybe $30, give or take, a month. And then I just got hit with like an 80-something increase a month for next year. So it's just not enough to be like, I need to move, because once you pay for movers and stuff like that.
Wait. They only increased her $80? They only increased her by $80? I don't really understand what y'all complaining about. They not even increasing y'all rent at the rate of inflation. Am I off? Did I miss something? Hold on.
Raised it on me by maybe $30, give or take, a month. And then I just got hit with like an 80-something increase a month.
All right. Okay. I know y'all want to get on TikTok. I know y'all want to be a part of the trend. I know y'all want to complain about it. Are y'all seriously complaining about an $80 a month rent increase? Seriously? Is it 80% or is it $80 a month? She says an 80-something increase. That she didn't say 80% increase. She says an 80-something increase. Fam, that's less than $1,000 a year extra. $1,000 a year extra. Good grief.
For next year. It's just not enough to be like, I need to move, because once you pay for movers and stuff like that, it's like, ugh. So I just need to know. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. The ironic thing is I used to roll burritos at Salsaritas back in the day. So you'd think I'd be good at like wrapping a wrap. How much are they jacking your rent up by? It kind of feels like 80-something a month is a little bit market rate, which is fucking egregious. The middle class is very
80-something dollars a month. She's sitting here complaining about, y'all just looking for something to complain about. Y'all just looking for something to complain about. 80-something dollars a month is not something to complain about.
very large, right? It's a very large scale of people. But I would
I'm gonna read
consider
the super
myself to
chat
be a
shortly.
pretty privileged middle class person. So if I, as a more privileged middle class person, am feeling the heat on almost $100 a month additional on top of my rent, how the fuck?
Yeah, she's only saying $80. She's only saying $80. She's not saying an 80-something percent increase. I don't know anywhere where they're increasing your rent by 80-something percent. She's saying only $80. That's not even nothing.
Are poor people supposed to live? Seriously, how are poor people who make minimum fucking wage living paycheck to paycheck living? How are people who are supporting like multiple heads and have these fucking children running around? How the hell are they living? I'm a single dog mom, and I'm just like, what the hell are the American people at large supposed to be doing right now?
Okay, who brought the drums in? Who brought the drums in? That's all I want to know. Who brought the drums in? Who in there banging on the drums at the city council meeting, at the rent board meeting?
It's May 2023, and writing my rent check this month was one of the most arduous things. My landlord raised our rent, or let me back it up. My landlord sent us a notice back in January to say that we need to be out by the end of June, and that for the months of May and June, she wants $1,000 more a month. Unfortunately, this is completely legal because we're tenants at will, for her to both ask us to leave and ask for more money. Now, we've got
That's because she don't want you there. Tenants, okay, let me give you the translation of what tenants at will means, right? A tenant at will means that he won't sign a lease. A tenant at will means that he won't sign a lease. So I'm not feeling sorry for this man. Okay, this is what I'm starting to realize as I'm walking through a lot of these videos. What I'm realizing is that most people just want to be a part of the Victim Olympics. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Most people want to be a part of the Victim Olympics. What she's doing is trying to get you to leave. She's not willing to renew your lease, or you haven't renewed your lease. And so as a result, she's saying either pay $1,000 more for being a at-will tenant or get the heck up out of the place. Get up out of my place. And see, that's why we always need to understand that the devil is in the details. Whenever you live month to month, or you didn't sign a lease, a 6-month, a 1 year, 18-month lease, then you got to get up out of here. You got to get up out of there. She's saying that, either you're going to be here and you're going to take care of business, or you're going to get up out of here. And so he's sitting there complaining with his multicolored beard. I haven't seen one person that actually is making sense on any of these streams. Not one person have I seen make sense as to why it is that we shouldn't have rent increases. This is just a bunch of people living in the Victim Olympics, bro.
Council, and we were advised under no circumstance should we be paying the increase because we are not obligated to. We need to agree to a rent increase, and given that she has told us when we need to be out, she can't do anything until that time that we need to be out. She couldn't
No, she can raise it immediately the next month because you're an at-will tenant, meaning that you did not sign a lease. That's the whole idea about it. Just get out of my place. Just leave.
try and evict us until we are no longer following what she's asking in terms of being out. I also, just sidebar, why is this legal? If I had a lease, that wouldn't be legal.
If I had a lease, he said, why is this legal? Well, you just literally told yourself why it's not legal or why it is legal. Because if you had a lease, then it wouldn't be, you could pay whatever it is that you're supposed to pay on a month-to-month basis. Am I the only person that's confused? Am I still in the minority here? Am I still in the minority here? Honestly. Am I the only person that sees this and is saying, what the fuck are we doing, y'all? Am I the only person that's really making some sense out of this, or am I off?
To ask us to leave and increase the rent. But because we're not on a lease, it's legal, but there's no obligation for us to do so. It sounds like that's not very much in a tenant's interest. I also didn't want to be tenant at will. That wasn't our choice. And last year, our rent went up $500 a month. Last year, we were given the option to stay, and when it came to moving or staying, the increase was less expensive than the alternative.
She wants you out of the property, fam. She wants you out of the property, you and your boyfriend. She wants you and your boyfriend to get out of the property. I'm not really understanding where the translation is wrong at. She does not want you in the property. Leave. And if you can find a better option, then do so.
Since the beginning of February for a place, seen over 20 different places. The apartment market is ridiculous. Either the things in our price range are not a place where we're going to bring our young children, and we're not just moving for a year to get out. Like, we need some place where we're not moving every year. That's not fair to the kids. And
Sound like a personal problem.
either it's not in a good condition for a family to live in. There's a multitude of applications, and we don't get the place. The last place we applied to 3 weeks ago didn't have the courtesy to reach back out to us to let us know that we weren't accepted. And I've even heard instances from one of the realtors that people will offer more than what in their application than what the tenant is asking for rent, just to make their application a little bit more appealing. This is mind-blowing and ridiculous, by the way. Now, last year when our landlord tried to raise our rent, she didn't give us the 30 days notice that we were obligated to, and we pushed back and we said, well, listen, we understand that this is like, we can't come to any agreement in between, we have to pay it. This is when we're going to be paying, not when you asked us. It's going to be a month later. So my understanding would be that...
Oh, you gonna do what you want to do, huh? Oh, you gonna be a tough one. Oh, you think you tough. So you gonna tell me what it is that we gonna do in my space, huh? Huh, multi-beard? Huh? You got your little bangs that's coming over there, but your colics is continuing to go backwards, and your beard is colored? Okay. All right. So you think you tough. You think that you gonna do what you want to do when you want to do it inside of my place and tell me when you gonna do it and how you gonna do it. Okay, instead of 500, let's make it 1,000 since we gonna push it back 30 days, huh? Huh? You and your raggedy kids is gonna suffer as a result of it.
In order to prevent that from happening again, she sent us this notice back at the end of January. And she spent a little over $8 to make sure that it was certified mail. And we did nothing. And we paid the same amount that we've been paying for the past year.
Oh, so you gonna be tough. You a tough one, huh? Okay, we gonna deal with you.
She wasn't happy, but she doesn't have to be because we're under no obligation to pay it.
So on today's episode of...
You see what people dealing with? You see what these landlords... See, y'all think it's just the tenants. Y'all think it's the landlords that's the bad guys. No, you got some unruly, entitled people walking around thinking that they gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it, and then y'all sit here and complain and get on TikTok, and we supposed to believe y'all? Nah, fam, no.
Of why are they charging that much for rent? My downstairs neighbor, okay, exact same floor plan that I have. I signed my lease in January, and I know there's going to be people that's like, that's cheap or that's expensive, but whatever. 2 bed, 2 bath, 1,100 square feet. I pay $1,639 before they add stuff. But my base rent is $1,639. After everything, it's $1,715. That's what I pay every month. Okay, so $1,639. So my downstairs neighbors lived there for like 2 months and then moved out. I would love to know the tea on that. I would. And if you've been here since my Florida days, I'm not talking about the downstairs neighbors that called the
Oh, you in Florida. So she's probably in Miami. All right. Alliance, I'm with you. I think it's time. I'm with you, Alliance. I think it's time. So you decided that you wanted to move to Florida. You wanted to have some fun in the sun all year round. You wanted to go down there and have a good time. Oh my God, me and my friends, we about to live in this 2 bed, 2 bath, and we gonna be in the beach in Miami and all of this other type of stuff. And so you think that you gonna go down there and you not gonna complain about the fact that you paying $1,650? Oh no. No.
That's a whole separate story in a whole separate state. Okay, now we're...
See, I was listening for the context. I wanted to know where she was at, right? Because if you're paying $1,650 in Ohio, then okay, I can probably see. I don't know if she's paying what she's supposed to pay. Is she downtown or not? But you wanted to be down in Florida. You wanted to have a good time. All right.
Texas. So anyways, downstairs neighbors move out. They moved out in Florida too, but also Texas. And I'm like, so I go on the website to see how much they're renting that apartment for. Keep in mind my $1,639. $2,247. I know every realtor's argument's gonna be like, yeah, but it's the summer, it's a peak time to move. Is that not like a $600 increase in the last 5 months? I'm gonna need to have like a chat with whoever signed that lease, genuinely. Because you're getting robbed. They haven't even moved in yet. I don't know if anyone has, but it was the only 2-bed, 2-bath apartment open.
I know how you can get that cheaper. Jaren, you can cam up at the end of the show. I will be dropping a link at the end of the show inside of the chat. I know how she can get it cheaper. Yes, I know how she can get it cheaper. I know how you can get that 16 down to 15, and that 15 down to 14, that 14 down to 13, that 13 down to 12. Yeah, I can get you I know how she can get it cheaper. There's ways for her specifically to be able to get that 16 down to 12. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I want my $30 million, but I know it's ways for her to be able to get that rent down, boy.
For $22.47. And like, I've never been so happy I signed a
Shout out to the
lease so I
chat.
could get a month free. At first I was like, damn, 13 months, it's so long. Maybe I should have signed a 6-month. Now I'm like, praise Jesus, the Lord, heavens above.
Hold on. We need to make sure that we can see the whole. Let's see. What was she saying? She was paying $16.37.
Above that I signed a 13-month lease because I have another month to figure it out. Also, like, if you're broke, this happened.
We can get that down. We can fix that. Mailman Fresh, she said she got to call Nate and tell him she in the bind. I'm in the bind, Nate. Hey, we had to move the sign out of the way, y'all. Hold on. Check it out. I'm in the bind, Nate. Oh. Y'all wanted to move down to Florida? Y'all wanted to be warm in the wintertime. Y'all wanted to go down to southern Florida and have a good time. Okay, we can get that rent all the way down. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Ain't that what they was chanting when Biden and Kamala came together in order to run for president? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
On accident. Like, I didn't do it to save money, but if I needed to save money, this is what I do. Sign your leases starting in the winter. Literally sign your year leases in December, January, February, because no one wants to move then. So
I think we can get that rent down. I'm sure of it. I'm 1,000% sure we can get that rent down. Y'all think we can get the rent down?